The 49ers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason, and I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 28.
Here we go.
They believe they can run right here. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on. First here in the season opener.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Charlotte's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hacks to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the 49ers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They think there's room to run to the right here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He's got 42 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got him this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Bulldozes his way through. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Spider.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That's a really good play by the defender. I think quarterbacks, when they see these routes and they think they can get these routes pretty much at will, because my receivers are so fast, I usually get such a big cushion. And then when they sit down for that comeback route, it's usually open. But that defender says, no, sir, not in my building.
And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
In blue. In blue.
Trying to slam in. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finds the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Blasted as he lets it go. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the 49ers moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nicholson. May throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field. They're trying to make it happen, but the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And it'll be a touchdown.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 7.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Hard running there. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the left. Finding an escape route. It's a seam wide open. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Let's go! Let's go! Low! Low!
Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte.
At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
Well, that means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff. And the message and what they're preaching, they all believe they could do something very special this season.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Here we go.
He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He'll keep it himself. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing on the run. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Outside the pocket, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. That's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
Trying to set up the screen. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to pass. Fires it down the seam. He's got it along the sideline. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 9 over Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the...
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll try the left side. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Here comes the heat. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time.
That's the only way I see it. Only way they could beat DC Reds unless your overall is higher than mine. Don't let me have the upset shit because you feel like the overall is. If you think you can play that way, and you want to play a top-tier player, competitor, like me, and the Rush. That's the only way y'all could beat me. But when y'all have a lower tier, I mean, average, like a same overall, or even if I have, like, I would beat y'all. But if you have a low-ass overall versus me and low-ass overall thing, you'll see, it depends on the situation. But if you had a 99, 99, 99, I swear, you better beat me with it. You better beat me. If not, you sorry shit. You can't beat me with a 99, 99, 99 team.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
What?
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field.
You know I was working anyway. What's up?
In the first order of business here.
How you know if you can't spell?
To be embarrassed any further.
Your nose claws?
Remember 2006, Michigan State down
Stuffy
35
nose?
Northwestern at halftime? They somehow
Plug
came back
nose?
and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession. Your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense,
But like I'm saying, y'all,
have to play out of their mind, but they have
only way y'all can beat me unless your team is overall is higher than mine. Some shit. But if you had a decent overall team, or if not, your team overall was not as good as mine, but close to mine.
All right, this quarterback is
Don't think your team could beat me. Don't think you could beat me, because you're not going to beat me.
He knows he cannot hold on to the football.
And when I beat you,
Players like that getting
it'd be a restart.
The 49ers,
Except for my real ones that plays me and never get no quitting, no restart. I'm talking about all my niggas. I just won me. You're not the only nigga I play against.
running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Okay, bro, get in there. That boy gets some breathing room. He just offers injuries. And when my players do get injured, I don't put them back in the game just because they have. It's like putting them back in or not putting them back in. Nah, keep them going for them. Wait, like doing that thing. Did you wash your hands? You let the door open. Yeah, because I like do how they do me.
Gotta make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team.
Sit down, later.
Where they'll put it in play. They'll go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The run to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field. Trying the left side.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout called by the offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set.
They'll keep it on the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll go to the fullback. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Sticks it in his belly. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 8 over East Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Grabbed by the kicking team.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know, if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. I'll bet they'd sign up to start every drive first and goal from the 7. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
On the double.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal.
Igloo.
He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Using the quick game. And it's in for a touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The give to the back. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw on first down. Tight end getting vertical. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period.
Let's go! Let's go!
Wants to go up top on first down. Rush is on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Line is set on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down.
Green 25.
They'll run play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. He fires to the left side. Makes a grab deep. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Okay, ready?
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. The give to the lone running back. Headed to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, and get out of here with the dub.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point in the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely center cut.
And let it be the other lead. Like I said before, when the field goes, that should be short as a bitch. Probably won't even make it over the field goal. I will never kick shit like that. I better check those last, all them videos that was season 4. That shit was 3. I don't know. Something was different.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I ain't never seen shit like that afterwards. So, And niggas was hating on this one. They got kicked better than these niggas. I don't know.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
Maybe that's a kicker, my nigga. Like, think about it, brother. I used to be a kicker, too. So I would know how to adjust when it comes to wins. Yeah. thought I was just a receiver, nigga. Oh, nigga.
And he
I just forgot what position I used to play in real life.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if
I played like damn near
win the game, and they
shit.
have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback.
It was all around.
Mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. The 2-minute timeout arrives.
That was real life. Real life, I was a kicker, a wide receiver, cornerback, fucking defensive tackle, if anything. I was running the D-line.
He'll take it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39.
Did a running back play scheme. You know what I mean? I did that shit too.
This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here and protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
But it's worth it.
About stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over.
It's
Don't
like
make a
flexing over
mistake.
there.
This game is well in hand.
Oh, you up, my ass, man. You low ass, nigga.
The offense has first and 10 from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incompleted, nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Offense working from the pistol.
Next time, when I hit triangle, motherfucker, I met that.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try to be great right here at the end of the game.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And this QB has been on top. He's made good reads. You can tell, taking care of the football. Put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Off-play action on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by 7 scores. It's in the fourth quarter. They keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Rice is going to enjoy the trip back to Houston after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at home, and suddenly it's quite the resume.
Hitting out here again. I told you, I'm trying to Salisbury.
Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Oh, he's well, and they got the first touchdown.
Past the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, past the 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. The they still do
I
count it
mean, you
for
know I'm getting 100
six.
strong.
And a nice touchdown. Continue to fight. Continue to play
98
this
yards.
one. It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Let's see who do it bad.
First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll try the run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They'll snap it from the 36 and get a first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
It's good, man.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Right back to him on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Leaves it with the back. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first game was so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out those wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.